We're recording, we're ready?
Mm-hmm.
All right, good deal. All right. Hi, everybody. Happy Thursday. Today I'll be talking about the Humane Society of the Pikes Peak region. Now, before we get started, the reason I chose the Humane Society is because I like puppies, just like everybody else. And the Humane Society does a lot to help dogs find homes. Also, I was just interested in seeing how they operate. So, let's begin. First off, we need to know what the Humane Society of the Pikes Peak region is and does. So basically what they do is they take in lost and abused pets, nurse them back to health, and help them find new, loving homes. The Humane Society of the Pikes Peak region has been doing this since 1949. One thing that they pride themselves on is that they will never not take an animal in that is in need. Also, the reason I keep saying the Humane Society of the Pikes Peak region and not just the Humane Society is because the Humane Society of the Pikes Peak region is not part of the Humane Society of the United States. They are completely independent of each other. One aspect of the Humane Society of the Pikes Peak region that sets itself apart from others is that it has its own animal law enforcement division. This means that in El Paso County, Douglas County, and the city of Centennial, if an animal-related crime is being committed, whether it be abuse or something else, the animal law enforcement from the Humane Society of the Pikes Peak region comes, not the police. The Humane Society of the Pikes Peak region are actually contracted by these counties' police departments to do this. Some data on the animal law enforcement division is available. As of 2019, which is the last full calendar year, the animal law enforcement division has responded to over 36,000 calls, all relating to animals. They have investigated over 4,000 cases of animal cruelty as well. Some other data I found interesting is that in just the last year, the animal law enforcement division has responded to 2,300 cases where an animal bites, whether that be a person or another animal. Now that's a staggering fact on its own, but the Humane Society of the Pikes Peak region keeps track of all these animal encounters. There are pages and pages of this data on their website. Humane Society of the Pikes Peak region also has its own TV show. The TV show is called Rocky Mountain Animal Rescue, and it's on the Nat Geo Wild channel. The show follows around the veterinarians of the Humane Society and of the Pikes Peak region as they work to save animals. The show also falls around the animal law enforcement division as they work to rescue pets in distress. Another service the Humane Society of the Pikes Peak region does is animal licensing and microchipping. Animal licensing is when you register your pet. When you register your pet, you get it microchipped. So if they run away and are taken to a shelter, the shelter can contact you. This would be very good if for some reason your pet's collar fell off and they didn't have their name tag. The Humane Society of the Pikes Peak region also does rabies and other shots for your pet. These are very useful things to make sure your pets are happy and healthy at home. Something that I found out about the Humane Society of the Pikes Peak region that I was not expecting to find out was that they're actually a kill shelter. Now, a no-kill shelter has a live release rate of 90%, meaning that only 10% of the animals that come through there are put down. But the Humane Society of the Pikes Peak region only has a live release rate of 82%, meaning that they kill the other 18%. This is way over the limit for a no-kill shelter. Well, guys, that's all I got on that disappointment where we're going to end it. So have a good weekend. Thank you.
Good job.
Thank you. Any questions?
I just thought it was interesting that they kill 18% of the animals. That's really interesting. I didn't know that.
Yeah, I didn't know that either because I don't know. It just seems like it was a weird fact, and I don't.
Yeah.
Maybe it's just because they do get like a lot of like
They probably get a lot of animals.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And so it's just
I know
that.
Yeah.
But I don't know. It's just a lot. But they do take in every animal though too.
Yeah. Yeah. And it would help to have all the animals microchipped. I like that you brought that up too.
Yeah, that's good because it always sucks when your dog runs away.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I thought your speech was good.
Oh, well, thank you.
I liked that you put in a lot of different facts in there because it makes it more relevant to like what we think that like especially since so many people love dogs and other animals, like you see what happens to other animals when they run away or if there's stray dogs and stuff. So it's kind of cool.
Yeah, well, thank you.
Mhm.
Yeah, you had a really good introduction explaining how this topic, like why it matters to you, and a lot of good data and statistics about the Humane Society.
Well, it's all on their website. It was pretty,
Pretty easy to find.
yeah, the update and tell you everything. It's nice. Hmm.
It's
All right. Anything else?
good. I don't think so.
All right. Well then, who wants to go next?
I could go next.
Okay.
Okay. Hello, everyone. My name is Janae Gibbs, and today I will be talking to you about Girls on the Run. I chose this organization because when I was in elementary school, I would run a mile before school every morning, and that's similar to Girls on the Run. Girls on the Run is a Colorado nonprofit organization, and they also run a celebratory 5K at the end of their 5K series. And this is similar to what I did because we ran a celebratory 5K at Elitch's. Girls on the Run was established in 1996, and in 2000, Girls on the Run International was born. They host more than 350 end-of-season 5K events across the United States, making Girls on the Run 5K series the largest in the country. Girls on the Run has 4 key stakeholder groups, which are the participants, coaches, staff, and board members. These statistics and more can be found on their website, girlsontherunrockies.org, under the Frequently Asked Questions page. The mission statement for Girls on the Run is to inspire girls to be joyful, healthy, and confident using a fun, experience-based curriculum which creatively integrates running. This program is for girls 3rd to 8th grade, and more information about their mission and how to get involved can be found on their website under the Programs and About Us pages. This age is a crucial time in life for development as well as for setting an example for life. It is very important to start good habits at a young age that can carry on throughout life. This is important not only for children, but adults and us as well. Other research done by the University of Wisconsin Health states that working out causes your body to produce endorphins, a chemical that helps you control feelings of stress and frustration, causing you to be happy and peaceful. Exercise helps some sleep better and perform better in school. It can also help decrease mild depression and anxiety. Exercise improves self-esteem, body image, and can help you maintain and reach a healthy weight. According to the CDC website, in the United States, the percentage of children and adolescents affected by obesity has more than tripled since the 1970s. Now more than ever, it is important to integrate a healthy lifestyle, not only focusing on the physical development, but also mental development, since this can carry on into adulthood. Also on the CDC website, under the data and statistics, it is said that 9.4% of children aged 2 to 17 years, approximately 6.1 million, have received an ADHD diagnosis. 7.1% of children aged 3 to 17 years, approximately 4.4 million, have received a diagnosis in anxiety. 3.2% of children aged 3 to 17 years, approximately 1.9 million, have been diagnosed with depression. It is so important to look out after the younger generation because they will soon be the leaders of our society. Staying healthy is not only important for the younger generation, but us and the older generation as well. Thank you for your time and for listening to my presentation about Girls on the Run.
Awesome.
That's good job.
Thanks.
I got a question. So is this like an after school, or is it like a school organization?
Yep,
Okay.
it's run through the school. The coaches work at the schools, and then there's a bunch of different schools that they're involved in, and so you can look on their website and find what's closest to you. And they have other programs like that, but for boys and girls as well.
Oh, okay, cool.
Yeah.
So if you didn't, like, if your school didn't have it, you could just go to like a different school.
Mm-hmm. Yep. Yeah. Or you can contact them and try and get it involved in your school too.
Oh, okay, yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm from Boston, and I was actually part of an organization called Girls on the Run, which sounds very familiar.
Yeah.
It,
Probably.
yeah, it was more like a club though. It wasn't really associated with any schools, but
Yeah. Yeah.
just like missions and like goals and stuff like that. So it's really
Cool.
cool, you know, it's like a
Yeah.
nationwide
Yeah.
thing.
Yeah. Mine was kind of similar like that too, but it was through school. Yeah.
Let's see what else. Well, I thought I liked you had a lot of good statistics in your speech. And I thought that it was good because it helped you build credibility and it was
Yeah.
informative as well.
Thank you.
And it was also good how you your conclusion was more of a branching off of the effects of like how this organization is beneficial to the younger generations.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Oh, and also in your conclusion, I liked how you made it up like a personal thing to you.
Yeah.
Talked about your own life experiences in a similar program.
Yeah. Thanks. It's cool that they have those type of programs for kids. I like when they have those in school or even like clubs, and I feel like they're not as well known in some places, and I feel like they'd be really beneficial if they were like if the word could be spread that there's organizations like that. Mm-hmm. Yep.
So how much does it cost to join these club things? Do you know?
I don't know off
Or
the top of my head.
is it free?
It's not free, but you are paying like the nonprofit price, I guess, to the
Oh,
organization. And then I think that in that price it includes the 5K at the end of um, the program, along with like a medal and stuff. But I know there's like financial assistance with it too.
okay, that's cool.
Yeah, I just don't know the price. Mm-hmm.
Okay, I'll do mine last to wrap it up. Um, Hello, my name is Emma Harlow, and today I am going to speak on a topic that is very important to me, animals. To preface, I grew up in Boston proper where no one I knew within 20 minutes of me had a backyard. Once, after watching the Walt Disney movie The Lady and the Tramp, I immediately began searching online for dogs that were up for adoption. At this time, I had two cats and my parents worked full time, so there was literally no possible way we could have had a dog. And I begged for years, but my parents resisted. When one of my cats passed away, it was weird. You could feel the emptiness that filled her place in my house. In December of 2009, my family was driving back from a ski trip we had taken in Vermont, and my mom said we had to make a quick stop. Little did I know, my parents pulled into the parking lot of the Animal Rescue League of Boston and surprised me by letting me get a kitten of my own. Although I had always wanted a dog, I knew my parents were being more realistic. And nonetheless, I was ecstatic and got to play with so many animals, and we ended up leaving with not one, but two kittens. Even though I had nothing to complain about, it made me upset that we couldn't leave with all the animals at the shelter, and that I had to leave knowing some of them still didn't have a home. When I moved out of my parents' house, I didn't have enough time and money to provide for a dog, but I knew I wanted some sort of animal companion. After doing some research, I discovered the Larimer Humane Society, a nonprofit organization located in Denver. Here is where I adopted my bunny from. Founded in 1969, the Larimer Humane Society has the mission to, quote, further the compassionate, safe, and responsible relationship between animals and people, end quote. This information can be found on the website of the Humane Society. Some of the many services they offer include animal care and placement, animal protection and control services, and foster care. The current CEO of the Larimer Humane Society is Judy Calhoun, who joined this nonprofit in 2008. She has a substantial amount of experience in management and development regarding nonprofit organizations and applies her knowledge to help execute the goals and missions of the Larimer Humane Society. In an effort to work more closely toward their goals, the organization accepts monetary donations year-round. They also host camps and other outreach events, along with offering requested presentations at schools and to groups. The hope is to educate children and adults to help them better understand why the relationship between animals and humans is essential. They have arranged many fundraising events, including sporting events, auctions, and animal-specific opportunities open to public participation, whether or not you are a pet owner. This is another effective way of enforcing outreach and possibly a way of impacting non-pet owners to look into adoption. My first pet adoption experience at the Animal Rescue League of Boston was where I truly developed my love for animals. Animals can be seen as either a chore or a responsibility. I chose Larimer Humane Society because it is a place I feel connected to. Knowing that I saved my 2 little kittens and my bunny's life by taking them in and giving them a home makes me feel like a good Samaritan, and I would like to influence and encourage all listening to do the same. Animals don't choose their life. They need to be loved and cared for like any other being. Thank you for your time.
Good job.
Yeah, good job.
I think it's cool that you guys both did like something with animals.
Yeah.
I liked how you put a lot of your own life experience into that, because it's always more impactful when it's like related to your life and you have your own stories with it. So I thought that was really cool. You did a good job with that.
Yeah, to add on to that, I like how like you kept coming back to your life experiences too. Like I always think that's cool, like when like a speaker like or like a comedian like keeps coming back to like the same thing, like can just keep like the runaround. I think that's neat, and I think I like that.
Thank you, guys.
Yeah.
Do you still live in Boston?
No, I live in Denver now.
Okay.
Well, do we need to do anything else?
Let's look at the rubric here. Rule. Live audience. Arrange for. We all met. We've done some Q&A. Not 15 minutes, but I'm watching these. Okay, we noted on the context and delivery. Yeah, I think we're good.
Okay.
I think, unless anybody else has anything else to add. Okay, well, I guess that's that. Are you going to be okay posting this or?
Yeah, I'll post it right now.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay, yeah. Well, sounds good then.
Yeah. All right. Have a good evening.
Well, yep, thank you guys. Have a good one.
Yeah, you too.